is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. The state Senate approved a bill today that should help solve sexual assaults.
It also aims to prevent an overwhelming testing backlog from building back up. Naomi Coles explains there's still work left to be done.
Wisconsin has cleared its backlog of sexual assault kits, but the bill that would prevent it from the backlog from ever happening again, that is still a work in progress. And bill co-authors tell me that they hope it doesn't have a repeat of 2 years ago.
Passed here unanimously, the identical bill that we passed 2 years ago. So let's get it done this time.
The bill that would prevent rape kit backlogs got hung up in the assembly the first time around. And co-author Senator Rob Coles and advocates hope that does not happen again.
It is the right time now, and it's been the right time for years.
The proposal would impose deadlines on handling rape kits and allow victims to use them years down the line.
With this bill, if it's followed properly, there'll be steps along the way, time frames that have to be met, and create certainty in the system.
It allows for victims and survivors to determine how that crime lab kit is interacted with law enforcement. So you can have a sexual assault kit done without reporting to the police, which is important to know. And then you can have that then stored for 10 years.
Wisconsin had to clear thousands of backlogged kits, finishing in 2019. But there's still no clear process set in the law.
We need to improve the situation with rape kits because the current process basically caused erratic situations like kids getting lost, not being processed properly.
And in a pandemic where many victims have gone silent, trapped in their homes, advocates say it's more important than ever to get this resolved.
It's never too late to get help, and it's never too late to reach out.
There's a second message here if you're a survivor, and that's reach out if you need help. The Rape Crisis Center in Madison has 2 hotlines, English and Spanish. You can find those on the screen right now or later tonight on our website at channel3000.com.
New at 6, the Wisconsin legislature has moved to protect conversion therapy. The practice is where therapists, counselors, and social workers try to persuade clients that they're not gay. The State Department proposed an administrative rule prohibiting the practice, but a co-chairman of the legislature's Rules Committee says it cannot be banned through a rule because the legislature hasn't prohibited it in state law. Today, Senate Republicans voted 18-12 to pass a resolution to honor divisive conservative commentator Rush Limbaugh in the same session. Republicans turned down attempts to require public schools to teach about slavery and Black history.
Well, let's check your first warn forecast. Here is Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary.
Eric, it's a cloudy and chilly day on the patio. Of course, the snow on the ground doesn't help, and the clouds blocked out the sunshine, so it was a double whammy. That's kept our temperatures below normal. Live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam shows mostly cloudy skies across southern Wisconsin. A little bit of light snow on the ground, a couple of inches in most spots, and some even less than that, but covers much of southern and central Wisconsin back into southern Minnesota. That will go away over the next couple of days, but until it does so, it'll keep temperatures down a bit. There is some light snow across parts of central and southern Minnesota. A little bit of light freezing rain was found near Waterloo, Iowa, but that has been diminishing as it pushes northeastward. High temperatures today only made it into the mid-30s in Madison. 35 is the best we could do. Janesville topped out at 37. Boscobel was around 38. That was one of the warmer spots around. Right now, temperatures are just a little bit below that. Still 34 in Madison, 36 Janesville, and 34 degrees in Mineral Point. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down to about 29. We'll see some areas of fog and freezing drizzle develop overnight. Could be a light rain, snow, or freezing rain shower late tonight into early tomorrow morning, but mainly just some scattered light rain showers during the day tomorrow with a high temperature of 42 degrees. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes a warm-up as we head into the weekend.
Gary, thank you. After 5 months with no leads, the Sauk County Sheriff's Department released a new photo of potential witnesses they want to speak with to help with an unsolved murder case. Jamie Prez shares that photo and why they are looking for them.
We've heard few updates on the homicide investigation in John Craig Smutzer's death at Devil's Lake back in October. But a new Facebook post today by the Sauk County Sheriff's Office shows signs of the investigation possibly moving forward. They're looking for the people shown in this photo. The Sheriff's Office made it clear these people are not suspects, but possible witnesses to the homicide or the events leading up to it. Back in December, investigators held a press conference saying this case will remain a high priority.
We still have a lot of resources being thrown at this case, and we will continue to do so. We are not going to give up on this case, and we feel that the information that we've given you today is going to reinvigorate our tips and produce hopefully very beneficial tips.
They've received hundreds of possible tips since Smutcher was found dead. He was attacked and killed while hiking along the Grottoes Trail. No arrests have been made, no suspects identified. Investigators believe he was randomly attacked by a stranger. Anyone with information should contact the Sauk County Sheriff's Office. For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
Also developing tonight, a Milwaukee judge has been arrested on a tentative child pornography charge. Judge Brett Blumey was taken into custody after an investigation into, quote, multiple uploads of child pornography. The DOJ says the images were allegedly uploaded in October and November. We expect to learn more when the criminal complaint is filed tomorrow.
Tonight, family and friends of a missing 15-year-old are asking for your help looking for her. They'll even pay the person who brings her home. Gabriela Becerra is in downtown Madison, where family and friends will host a vigil tonight. Gabby?
Well, there's now a $5,000 reward for anyone who can bring home 15-year-old Taya Meigs in the next 72 hours safely. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County is the organization behind that reward, and CEO Michael Johnson will speak on the family's behalf at the vigil tonight. Earlier today, he told us he stepped in after hearing what he calls heartbreak from Meg's mom, Amanda. She's been searching nonstop and just wants to know that her daughter is safe.
It appears that she has a family that love her, that care about her, a community that is concerned about her well-being, and we just wanted to help support the family and bring her home safely.
The Dane County Sheriff's Office says Meigs was last seen on Thursday getting into a car with somebody she knows at Wisconsin Heights High School in Mazomaney. That car was last spotted on Camden Road in Madison later that day. And the Dane County Sheriff's Office says they do not have any new information to share with us tonight. But if you have any information to share with them, they ask that you call the Dane County tip line. And that vigil is expected to begin here soon. We'll have any updates on that at News 3 Now in 10.
Gabby, thank you.
Across Wisconsin, health officials confirmed 480 new cases of COVID-19 today. That is just above the 7-day rolling average of 439. 3 more people have died. Governor Evers and DHS officials say people with certain medical conditions will be eligible for the vaccine sooner than expected. They'll be eligible on Monday, which is a week earlier than planned. The group includes people 16 and older with medical conditions associated with an increased risk of severe illness from COVID-19. Now, that includes asthma, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, Down syndrome, and having a BMI of 25 or above. Moderna has expanded its vaccine trials to include children from 6 months to 12 years old. A trial for 12 to 17-year-olds is also underway. Moderna hopes to enroll 3,000 participants in that age group. Dr. Anthony Fauci is saying that children in this group could get the vaccine as early as the fall, and babies could start getting it as early as next year.
12.6% of Wisconsinites are now fully vaccinated. Almost 22% have received at least one shot. In Dane County, 16.4% of people are fully vaccinated now, and 26% have received at least one dose. SSM Health is continuing its COVID vaccine outreach efforts with an on-site clinic for teachers and staff in Whitewater.
I have young grandchildren. I have a 96-year-old mother, and I want to be healthy for her. And I think the only way to eradicate this COVID is that if everybody gets vaccinated.
Educators from the Whitewater and Fort Atkinson districts, as well as UW Whitewater, received their first doses today. SSM Health has been helping vaccinate area school districts for the past few weeks, including hosting on-site clinics for Madison and McFarland staff.
Today, first and second graders at Madison Public Schools have the option to return to in-person instruction. They can attend in person for 4 full days. Next in the phased reopening plan, 4K, which returns March 23rd for 2 days in person or virtual, and third graders on April 13th. Middle and high schoolers can come back into the classrooms mid to late April. They have the option to spend 2 days per week in their classrooms. Today on the Capitol steps, several Democratic lawmakers showed support from nurses from Unity Point Health Meritor, who have threatened to strike unless their contract demands are met. Meritor released a statement in response that the health care provider remains committed to reaching a new contract with the union that represents hospital nurses. Bargaining sessions are scheduled starting tomorrow with the assistance of a federal mediator. Over the weekend, nurses notified hospital staff they could start striking next week on Wednesday Federal law requires they give 10 days notice before a strike. So far, Meritor has offered pay increases of 3.7% for this year and next year, plus a pandemic relief bonus of up to $800 per nurse.
Coming up next at 6, UW-Madison officials are inviting the public to share their ideas for redeveloping Library Mall between campus and State Street. We'll share how you can get involved.
WILDE Towne Honda is Wisconsin's Dealer of the Year. Save with 0% financing for up to 60 months on over 400 new Hondas at WILDE Towne Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Joe Parisi knows that people in our community sometimes lack basic needs like food and shelter.
Joe Parisi partnered with local schools to build the only school-based mental health program of its kind in the state.
Joe Parisi has preserved thousands of acres that the public can enjoy forever.
That's why he brings nonprofits and people together to solve those problems.
Thank you, Joe, for caring about the well-being of our children.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe, for your commitment to preserving green spaces that we can all get outside and play in.
For over 25 years, Fry Construction has provided excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 25 years, we're offering 25% off gutters or insulation with any full roof project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
At WILDE Towne Honda, lease a new all-wheel drive HR-V for $189. That's $189 and absolutely zero due at signing. Save on over 400 new Hondas at WILDE Towne Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
UW-Madison is looking for community input for a plan to redevelop Library Mall. The area between Memorial Library and State Street has long been a place for the community and university to come together, whether in times of protest or celebration. The 2015 campus master plan calls for a large open public gathering space with new paving, landscaping, and seating. The project would come from private funds. The university is intentionally seeking feedback from historically underrepresented communities on campus and in the community. The first community meeting, happening online via Zoom, is next week, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Target plans to add a small store on State Street where an Under Armour store used to be located. That's according to Target's website and permits filed with the city. The website didn't indicate when the new location would open. Target recently began expanding its small format stores near college campuses in cities all across the country.
Foxconn is looking at making electric vehicles at its highly anticipated Wisconsin plant that has been scaled back since its announcement back in 2017. The electronics manufacturer's CEO says the decision will be between whether to make the cars in Mexico or the U.S., and that decision should be finalized by July 1st. City of Madison using a new third-party app for contactless parking payments. The Park Smarter app works for the city's on-street parking meters and some off-street meters, like coin-only motorcycle meters in garages. The app replaces the now out-of-business mobile payment app the city previously used.
Still ahead at 6, Milwaukee leaders will launch a COVID vaccination effort aimed at getting shots to underrepresented communities of color. And chances for rain, freezing rain and snow in the forecast for tomorrow. Gary will have those details coming up next.
Tonight on CBS, it's an all-new night of suspense, beginning with NCIS at 7, followed by FBI at 8, and FBI Most Wanted at 9. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by September 2022. Call today. Patio
so much time at home. I need new furniture.
Dylan, it's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for just $20, $30, or $40 a month. How about a dining room for just $20 a month?
I'm more of a pizza in front of the TV kind of guy. Recliners. I've always wanted a couple of those.
How about two of these for just $30 a month when you spend $1,800 and pay no interest for 5 years?
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Goldman Cars is breaking into spring with huge savings. You can get a 2016 or 17 Ford Escape starting at $10,995 or $175 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2016 or 17 Ford Escape only for $10,995 or $175 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by September 2022. Call today.
Patio enclosures. You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Milwaukee residents in 10 zip codes identified with the highest social vulnerability ratings and lowest vaccination rates will start receiving their vaccines next week. People who are 18 and up in those areas will become eligible on Monday. The effort by Milwaukee County and the city of Milwaukee aims to vaccinate more people in underserved communities of color. About 19% of Milwaukee County residents have received at least one dose of the vaccine, compared to 26% here in Dane County.
The CDC recently announced that those who have been fully vaccinated may gather indoors without a mask, but local health experts say this doesn't mean those who are fully vaccinated can visit multiple households. This applies to those who have been fully vaccinated, which means 2 weeks after their final dose of a COVID vaccine. Dr. Jeff Pothoff from UW Health says as we increase the number of households that vaccinated people visit, the risk of spreading COVID increases.
We don't want a situation where fully vaccinated people are visiting multiple households. That increases the chance that folks who are unvaccinated may be infected by those who are vaccinated if they come in contact with a household that actually is carrying the disease. So we have to be careful there for just a little bit longer.
Masks are still required in public places such as restaurants and supermarkets.
Well, the weather isn't letting us melt that snow just yet. Here is Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, your first warn forecast.
It's not a lot, Eric, but it's making a difference. You can see the snow across much of southern and central Wisconsin back into southern Minnesota. That's from the snow yesterday. Most areas, just a couple of inches on the ground at most, but still it's having an influence on the temperatures. Over that snow cover, temperatures mainly in the 30s. Notice farther to the south and west over southern Iowa, temperatures there at least in the 40s because they don't have snow on the ground. As we check out Doppler tracks, some light snow and some mixed precipitation, a little bit of light freezing rain or freezing drizzle into parts of southwestern Minnesota and northwestern Iowa. There's a little bit of light precipitation in the form of rain, changing to maybe some light freezing rain or sleet. That is diminishing as it pushes towards southern Wisconsin. A lot of that not reaching the ground. Still watching much of Texas and Oklahoma for thunderstorm development. Hasn't happened so far, but it will over the next few hours. This area will explode into strong to severe thunderstorms. There's a severe weather outlook for today. today. But tomorrow, even a more dangerous situation. A moderate risk of severe thunderstorms over much of the southeastern part of the country, possibly needing to be upgraded to a high risk if the latest computer model forecasts are correct. There could be some strong and violent tornadoes in this area, along with winds of over 80 miles per hour and straight-line thunderstorm winds and baseball-sized hail in some of the strongest thunderstorms. So that bears some watching, but fortunately, our temperatures are too cold, so we're not seeing any severe weather threat yet. Three things you need to know in the forecast. It's cold enough for some freezing drizzle to mix in with fog later on tonight. We'll see some rain showers tomorrow and Thursday, but it'll be a cold rain with highs in the lower 40s tomorrow and in the middle 40s on Thursday. It might be a little mixed of snow and freezing rain early tomorrow morning and a little bit of snow mixed in late tomorrow night. But after that, sunshine returns for Friday and Saturday, and temperatures will turn milder into the weekend. By Sunday, high temperatures will be back up to around 60 degrees. Here's the setup. You can see the jet stream splitting across the south central part of the United States. This area has been warming up very nicely with the lack of clouds. The humidity levels are increasing. Now we're starting to see the cloud development, and this might be the forerunners of severe thunderstorms that'll start breaking out over the next few hours. More stronger thunderstorms over the southeastern part of the country, but not severe at this point. In our part of the country, we're on the cold side of the storm, so we're just going to be on the northern fringes of it with some light rain, maybe mixed in with a little bit of light snow or freezing rain. To the south, temperatures are in the 70s from Kansas and southern Missouri southward, 80s in Texas and Oklahoma, while we're sitting in the 30s and lower 40s. On future track, plenty of clouds tonight, again some fog, freezing drizzle, maybe a little bit of light mixed precipitation overnight, some rain showers during the day tomorrow into tomorrow night, and then on Thursday, most of that will be south of Madison. And notice how the skies clear out. As we head toward Friday, we're back to sunshine and temperatures will be up around 50 degrees. For tomorrow, look for a high of 42. Might start out with a rain or snow shower in the morning with just some scattered rain showers during the day. On future track, you can see the clouds thickening up again overnight with some fog and freezing drizzle. That light precipitation, mainly in the form of rain, a little mix in there at times. Tomorrow night, that continues, and then it moves south as we head into the day on Thursday as drier northeasterly winds take hold. 7 to 10 day forecast, lots of sunshine Friday and Saturday. Temperatures around 60 early next week with some shower and thunderstorm chances from late Monday into Tuesday. Even behind a cold front, temperatures remain in the 50s for the rest of next week.
And coming up in sports, the Wisconsin women continued their quest for a national title with a shutout. How the Badgers skated by the Friars in the quarterfinals. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I can't take it anymore. It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free? Perfect.
I can change, honey.
Not you. These drafty old windows.
Oh.
It's time for a change. Buy one window, get one free from Feldco.
Buy one, get one free, and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck can be. And while we've made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards, the work is never done.
During Ram Truck Month, hurry in and get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $4,000 total bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500. Visit ram.com and see your local Ram dealer today.
Don't let
Uneven surfaces slow down your shoveling next winter. Let Concrete Lifting Technologies raise up your uneven pavement. Our minimally intrusive procedure uses polyurethane to level sunken concrete and provide a level surface. Why replace your concrete when you can lift it? For a free quote, call Concrete Lifting Technologies today.
Wednesday morning for St. Patrick's Day, we're headed to a dance studio in Wanakee.
We'll dance a jig in our 608 segment and learn what makes this Irish dance group one of the best in the world. We'll see you Wednesday.
In the words of Darryl Watts, the Wisconsin women's hockey team had a really good vibe around them leading up to their NCAA quarterfinal matchup with Providence. And it showed today. Badgers trying to reach their 7th straight Frozen Four. Didn't waste any time in the first period. Brett Pettit sends a snipe home to give UW a 1-0 lead. Now, still 1-0 Badgers in the third until Britta Curl steals the puck, flips it to Sophie Shirley, and she finds the back of the net. Shirley would add another goal later in the period. Badgers move on to the Frozen Four with a 3-0 win over the Friars. Last season, Cole Caulfield was named the Big Ten's Freshman of the Year. This season, he did one better. The Badger sophomore was unanimously named the league's Player of the Year, and there wasn't any competition. Caulfield tallied 24 goals and 43 points in 24 conference games this season. He also won the league's scoring title. His head coach, Tony Granato, was named the Big Ten Coach of the Year after leading UW to its first regular season title in 21 years. Wisconsin is entering the NCAA tournament on a downward slide. The Badgers have lost 6 of their last 8 games, but they are feeling good about themselves heading into Friday's contest against North Carolina. In their last 4 games, they've played well. The results haven't always been what they wanted, but they were in each game. And with their season on the line every night from here on out, this group believes they can make a run in Indy.
Obviously, we all wanted better results and more success, but like I said, I think the strength of our schedule has prepared us and got us to this point.
I think that we're clicking at the right time. We just are right there with a lot of these top tier teams. And if we can click on all cylinders for 40 minutes, I think that we're going to be really tough to beat no matter who we're playing.
Last season, Reggie Pearson wasn't on Wisconsin's roster after not being medically cleared to play, and he won't be on it again. The Badger safety announced he's entering the transfer portal. Pearson played in just 18 games in Madison, but made an impact, racking up 65 tackles, 4.5 tackles for loss, and forcing 3 fumbles. And Tremont Williams is calling it a career. He came to Green Bay as an undrafted free agent, made the practice squad, and ended up playing 10 of his 14 years in the league with the Packers, including being a huge part of their Super Bowl run in 2011. Williams wore number 38, and on his 38th birthday, which is today, announced he's hanging up his cleats. So congrats to him on a career. Happy birthday, Tremont. And today is also my wife's birthday, so I can't say happy birthday to Tremont without saying happy birthday to my wife.
Absolutely. You got to do that, man. You probably should have put that ahead of the
probably
in the show. Let's go to Gary. Final check of the forecast.
Well, right now, just some very light precipitation over southeast or northeastern Iowa. Could see maybe a sprinkle or 2 over southwestern Wisconsin over the next couple of hours.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.